What's good, killers? It is your boy BmanDaKilla. I'm back with another video for you guys. I'm back with some interesting gaming news for the channel. Hey, so I just reacted to a 8th Vein, so if you have not checked that out, make sure you check that out at the end of this video or card on the screen. Either way, go check it out, man. It's pretty funny, alright? But here we are talking about some Last of Us stuff. Now, apparently, Neil Druckmann speaks on developing a Last of Us Part 3. Okay, this is interesting, right? Original link to this article will be in the description down below, but you know I spit that real shit. We finna go ahead and check it out. So before we hop into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 1K. Killer gang, you know how the fuck we do, man. Let's hop into this.
There's only one thing we say and do.
As Naughty Dog co-president Neil Druckmann has touched on possibly developing a third installment of the Last of Us franchise. In an episode of Script Apart, as reported by IGN, the game's co-director confirmed that a story outline was created, but they are not making it as of right. I don't know how much I want to reveal, co-writer Haley Gloss, and I did write an outline for a story that we're not making. But I hope one day we can see the light of day. That explores a little bit more what happens after this game. We'll see, he clarified. Druckmann also shared that although it has been discussed internally, it takes a great amount of effort to make a game of this caliber, possibly hinting that it will take a while for part 3 to come to fruition. He added that Naughty Dog usually explores different ideas after finishing a big game, regardless of the franchise. I like to fully explore all of those, then look at like, okay, we have all these ideas in front of us as a studio, what we want to commit to, because it's a huge commitment. Monetary, time, passion, talent. So you think about all the opportunity cost that comes with that. While fans of the game might have to wait for part 3, they can also look forward to the HBO TV adaptation starring Pedro Pascal as Joel and Bella Ramsey as Ellie. Joel Pascal, a hardened survivor who is hired to smuggle Ellie, Game of Thrones Bella Ramsey, a 14-year-old girl, out of oppressive quarantine zone. What starts a small job soon becomes a brutal, heartbreaking journey as they both must traverse across the US and depend on each other for survival. Pascal's Joel, tormented by past trauma and failure, must trek through a pandemic ravaged America while protecting a girl who represents the last hope of humanity. Elsewhere in gaming, the PS5 still managed to outsell the PS4 in the first fiscal year despite the production issues. Okay, so I thought there would be more to that. So Neil Druckmann is possibly talking about a part 3 installment for this series. And let me be honest, part 2 overall wasn't a bad game. I still feel like Ghost of Tsushima should have still won it though, because I feel like the game was highly slept on though. I know about the incident about the spoilers being leaked from this game. I avoided my very best to not get into that though, because I want to play on my own, because a lot of people told me not to get this game, but I had already had my mind set up to play the game already myself. But I can understand why people didn't like this game. I kind of see it from both sides. I really overall I enjoyed the game. I just recently finished. If you want to check out my live streams, I can put that on the screen, card on the screen right in the video if you just want to check the live streams out. But I thought Ghost of Tsushima was a better game than this in my opinion. But I am curious to see what they want to do at the end of how the second game ended. I assumed it was going to be the last one, but if they're going to do a 3, I'm open to see what happens. I mean, like, if you played it, I mean, you gotta think about it, what's really left to do with the story, you know what I'm saying, and what's gonna happen next, you feel me? But hopefully, I'm pretty sure we'll get some information down the line, who knows when, but it's good to see that they start trying to keep this series going. If they do eventually make a 3, I feel like this should be the last one. I'm cool with just the first 2 games, but with a 3, it's cool, but I'm just interested to see what they're gonna do. It kind of reminds me of the whole thing with the Uncharted series, because Uncharted 4 was officially the last game of Nathan Drake's story, but then they had like the other ones, and apparently there's supposed to be a new Uncharted with him in, with Nathan Drake in it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like sometimes you gotta give a serious break because you don't want to kind of overburn yourself. It's kind of like with the scenario with God of War. Like the last couple games of God of War before they made the new one, they kind of didn't need a break from it. You know what I'm saying? Then of course they refreshed and did everything with the gameplay, the story, and everything, and everybody loved it, and it was the game of the year. Sometimes the series does need a break. I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna come out next year, but I'm just really curious to see what they are gonna do with this game as far as with Ellie and all the other characters that were encountered in this game. You know what I'm saying? Because you can only tell so much of the story. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into spoilers, but if you played it, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's just see what happens, man. They seem like they're very passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a big commitment for them to do that because Last of Us is a very big game that they have to do, and you can tell they put a lot of care, effort, and everything to it. Because I think this game did get delayed once. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was supposed to come out in February, but then it got pushed. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably tread carefully as they're making this if they eventually do this. And we just got to see what happens once it actually does come into fruition. You know what I'm saying? So I'm open to it, so I'm not like gonna be super hard on like, yeah, with the third game, man, whatever. But I eventually, if news come out for it, I will definitely talk about it. I will definitely cover it on this channel. So if you are interested in that, make sure you hit that like button and everything, right? But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. Nothing too much to say. I mean, the article wasn't that long, but it was just interesting because that just randomly popped out of nowhere and shit. You know what I'm saying? So hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know you guys' thoughts about the article down below in the comments. Do you think that this game series does deserve another one, or you think they should just stop at the second one? You know what I'm saying? Those things like that in the comments. Let's have a discussion. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Killer out.